Alright, thugs. Hey, y'all. What's good? Your girl is back from her 2-week hiatus, 3-week, probably 3, with the Sketchbook tour. I'm recording this on my phone and editing it, so it's gonna have to be like 15 minutes if I want to upload this. I started this sketchbook in April, finished it in March. I've been working on another one in the meantime, but that's gonna take a while, because this one took me like 2 months to fill. You know, it's just me drawing my characters and Clone Wars characters. I draw a lot of fucked up Anakins, and then Ahsoka having a girlfriend. It's Senator Chuchi, by the way. And drawing Melanie over and over again, mostly in profile. She kind of looks like my first few drawings of Omari. Like Omari wasn't black at first. This was me trying to find a skin tone for her, because a lot of my OCs are brown, if you haven't noticed, and sometimes it gets a little confusing. I'm like, are you the same brown as her? There's Ahsoka and Chuchi. You could tell, like, when there's periods where I stopped watching Clone Wars for a little bit, because Ahsoka looks like more, and her hair little pieces, what are they called? Her leku? No, that's the other ones. Her head tails get, like, more wonky looking. I like making them look razor sharp or like that, but, like, not like that. Ugh. And I was trying to establish Melanie's character, so I was drawing her a lot with Percy. I was like, they're friends, right? I have to use every single one. Clone Wars, the A is Ahsoka, is for Ahsoka video, a page that is aged horribly. Leave a comment down below if you know why. I'm turning this with one hand and I have no idea how I'm doing it. Older Ahsoka and Chuchi. What is this? Did I skip a page? No. There's some more Brockhampton doodles. Bad drawings of licensed characters. Mark Hamill smiling. I love that old man. Just like a lot of... It was the second half of the second semester, so I was kind of having crises, writing mean things about myself, drawing bad doodles, drawing horrible things that are just no anatomy. That one looks good upside down, but I couldn't get that pose right. More terrible drawings. It's just tragic. I'm never gonna get out of this cycle where my art just looks bad, like not even a month later. And that's what happens when you're not good at art, guys. You draw like this, you get comfortable drawing the same 3 things, and then even those start looking bad. There's a lot of color. I mean, I can't lie to myself about that. Watch me record this and find out I already uploaded this video. I was doing a lot of Sharpie drawings, trying to like loosen up, but what you find when you do that is that it actually makes you stiff, because you're just trying to get the idea down and not the actual pose. Here I was watching, like, I think I drew Atreus. I'm recording on my bed, don't look at my banana sheets, but I was watching a God of War playthrough, and I kept drawing like Atreus, and the moment, like, when you're fighting, what's his name? What's that one guy's name? Balder? Is he dead? I don't know. When you're fighting him, and Atreus is like shooting arrows in that pose, and of course I drew Penny in that pose, because everything has to be about my characters. May the 4th, I was drawing my characters as Star Wars people. First I drew Tegan as like a bald Padawan, but her face is so stretched out and weird looking. And then I was like, ooh, fuzzy Padawan braid, Penny, and that looked really nice. But then I drew Omari as like a Sith Lord, or just a Darksider, not a Sith Lord. And that was the ticket. And I thought, even though it was May 4th, I went and saw Infinity War, and I thought that would fix me. Like, I thought that would make me stop caring about Star Wars, but I don't think I draw any Infinity War stuff. There's Tegan laying down. I think I did originally sketch that in, like, Expo marker. That's why it's a weird color. There's Savage and Maul. Best friends. Okay. So, like, the one thing that, like, really hit me about Infinity War was, like, Thanos and Gamora's relationship, because even though my dad is not like a hardcore murderer. Just dad stories in general hit me right in my soft spot. So there's like Nebula and Thanos with Ghibli tears and Gamora with Ghibli tears. I loved her ugly crying face. That was hilarious. And then Thor. You know, it's just more of the same. Penny in cool clothes. Amari as her little dark side of thing. And then I started drawing it again. So, she's not a kid, by the way. She's just like a Padawan. This is supposed to be like post Clone Wars when everyone's on the run. So, she's huge. She's like 6'9", and then she's 5'5". That's not very accurate, I'm thinking. That's not like a foot and a little more space. Could be. I don't know why that's folded. And then more stuff. I don't know. And then I started being like, oh, she's like a Padawan. Who's her master? And I said he's like the slutty alien man. Like, he's like, go back to the ship and hide. I'm gonna get dicked down. And then this, I think I drew this one first. Oh, wait. Yes, I drew this one first. And it was like kind of stiff and then really sketchy because I did it in pen. And then up here, see, like, this pose looks way more natural. Her, like, she's moved more into the choking. I mean, it's a progression of a action, because first she's like trying to talk to her, and then she's like boom, and like shoots her arm up and starts choking her. But like, I just like how she's like moved into the pose. Like, one of her legs is lifted up, and I'm gonna shut up. I draw Tegan and Chaney kissing a lot. That's a thing. And then I was messing around with watercolor again because I felt like I don't watercolor enough, even though this paper is not for it. So I took this like Skillshare class. I think it was Arlie Bean, and she uses like a lot of like unnatural colors to shade her stuff. So I was like, okay, so I'll just do one color for shading, one color for sun. This one ended up looking like moldy bread. That one didn't look good either. This one looks bad. I'm just very impatient. I like, as much as I like the aesthetic of watercolor, I can't wait for anything. This is when I started drawing Melanie with like curly hair. Like, you know that, what's her name? I forget the actress's name, but like the cop from The Punisher with her little, I loved her hair. I forget the actress's name. I haven't seen that show in forever. Here's Chaney from A Sketch With Me. And you guessed it, Darth Maul again. Penny. Draw her looking disgruntled a lot. I draw everyone looking angry. And then Maul again, Anakin, Maul, and Obi-Wan. Some Infinity War stuff. Maul and Savage, Savage, Maul. You know, just like the usual. This was a Sketch With Me video where I colored all this. I'm sure I uploaded that. Kylo punching himself. I took a test. Like a state test. I don't think I could talk about this, but I kind of don't care. Where this, like, the article was talking about how you can establish like different stances in a situation by like the elevation of their chairs, like a judge and a victim or a witness. So I was like, it's over, Anakin, I have the high ground. Like, it literally said if you have the high ground, you're like the top person, but whatever. Here's Tegan and her brother Sean. On top of giving both of my male OCs crappy mustaches, I've also given them nasty dad leg hair, which is like wild. This is, I like most of these sketches. I think they look nice. And this is when I ignored my art for like 3 weeks and played Stardew Valley. Got my koi watercolors. Stardew Valley stuff. A painting of Melanie that's really generic and ugly. This is when I found Coco Pink Princess on Instagram, and so I started drawing all of my OCs in her outfits, which was fun. And then I started thinking more about Chaney and Tegan's uniforms. Like, I already have hers, but it's like super basic and it kind of looks dumb, but whatever. They both look stupid, because look, he has... So, one of my schools, my middle school, you couldn't wear t-shirts unless it was like a school t-shirt. And people would like wear hoodies and stuff under their t-shirts, so I was like, he's wearing like a regular school uniform shirt and with a PE shirt over it, and then he has like khaki pants, but his belt isn't going through the loops, and he's wearing 2 belts. One's like a metal belt and one's like a canvas belt. Wild. If I had the money to dress how I wanted, y'all would be appalled. But look at them walking together. She kind of looks like a little kid, but I like how I did her little kneecaps and how I drew that boot. That one looks stupid. And he's like hunched down. There's Phasma, there's Sean, there's Cheney again. And then this is the last page. Some Sharpie sketches. I got like the summer or tie-dye Sharpies from Michaels. Oh, is that exclusively Michaels? I don't know. But anyways, look at them. I like that and that and that. But it's fun. This was, oh, I forgot to mention, this was the Pentalic Traveler sketchbook. They've since changed the aesthetic. Like, I have the orange one over there, but I'm not getting up. It's like more squarish. It's not as thick. Maybe. I don't know. I'm kind of dumb. Anyways, that has been my 34th sketchbook. I'm saying that with a question mark because there's a whole box in the garage that I haven't counted. But anyways, comment down below. Tell me what's your favorite sketch. Tell me what you think I should work on more. I don't know. I love feedback and criticism and praise. All 3 of those. You can tell which one I like the most, I guess. And that's it. That's all I got. See you next time. Bye!